All right. Well, hello, everybody. Hopefully, everybody can hear us. We know that you aren't able to see us, but you could just call us ghosts tonight.
We
We're
in the
doing
building.
straight, yeah, we in a building. We're doing straight up audio. So that means that you'll be able to still talk and engage with us. And of course, we're going to always go back and interact with your questions. So still drop those questions, add your comments. The same thing is popping. If this is your first time rocking with us, we would like to go ahead and also formally introduce ourselves. I go by the name of Kesha Kesh.
And it's your boy, Dr. Real, Mr. Motivational. Let's get it. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Well, it's our favorite time of the week, everybody. It is Wednesday nights. And of course, we are here rocking with you every first and third Wednesday. We here for the family reunion. Just like we always say, we come back, we chat. It's the no judgment zone. So we don't want anyone to feel that they're being judged. We just like to talk about certain topics, give our advice on those topics, listen to your advice on those topics, and just pretty much chit chat. It's a real cool, calm environment. So it's no judgment. So chime into these topics. Do not be shy. We're all family here. We're just excited about having a good time. And everybody that's a mother that's watching, happy belated Mother's Day. I hope that everybody enjoyed themselves. And,
Yes.
we didn't give a chance to give a shout out before we went off air last time. So just wanted to say, I hope you all enjoyed your Mother's Day. You deserve it, queens. We work hard, and just happy belated Mother's Day. I hope that it went well for everybody. We got some topics to jump into today. I'm excited about our topics. We always have good stuff to talk about, and it just makes me excited every time I know that we're coming back to chat with y'all. So, Dr. Rhea, what we got for the people tonight?
We're going to talk about Florida doing and being Florida. They always doing some stuff all the time. It was not from the hanging Chad in 2000 when Al Gore should have been president
Yeah.
to everything else, the Florida man stuff to is always something. But we're going to talk about this bill that Mr. DeSantis passed Senate Bill 1718, which goes into effect July 1st. I'm surprised he didn't do it July 4th to be extra patriotic with his fake ass.
Oh my
But
God.
anyway,
I'm scared. I'm
so
scared.
this is the most aggressive anti-immigration bill there is on the books in America. The most aggressive one, even more aggressive in Texas, which surprised
Oh
me.
wow.
So first and foremost, um, it requires any employers to use the E-Verify to check the employment eligibility of any employees, 25 employees or more, and it fines the employers who fail to use E-Verify $1,000 per day and will suspend their business license in effect.
Wait. Wait. This
Yeah,
takes effect when?
July 1st, 2023. Yes.
Damn.
So it ain't got the good part yet. I'm just getting started.
Oh, it ain't the good.
Oh no, it's ain't the good part yet.
Oh,
So
okay.
if they happen to hire an employer, finally hired illegal aliens, and the illegal alien has a fake ID, that's equals a felony for the illegal immigrant. So they have a fake ID as a felony now.
Wow.
Penalties for human smuggling, not trafficking, but smuggling, which that you get the coyote to come over from wherever they're coming from across the border. If they
Yeah.
find them with 5 or more illegal aliens, um, if they're a single minor or a single illegal alien minor, it's a second degree felony, subject
Mm-hmm.
to $10,000 fine and 15 years in prison. And
What?
lastly, it bans local governments from issuing any ID documents to legal aliens and invalidates all out-of-state driver's license issued to legal aliens. So if you got one, say you got one in California and you got family in Florida, they tell you to come down and work on the orange orchard, and they find you, you done. So I understand the pros and cons of the bill. I get it, because if you have an influx of immigrants coming in, you got to have somewhere to house them. You got to have health care. You got to have the 5 basics, right? I get that. But my problem with this whole situation is, what about the people who've been here their whole life and raised a family that never got their green card?
Exactly.
What about the effect it's going to have on the economy? Because the problem they're saying is the same thing I've been hearing about immigration forever is they're taking jobs from American workers. So let's be real here, and I'm not being, there's not a racist bone in my body, but I'm just going to be honest about the whole situation. Who is doing the manual labor jobs, right? Let's be
You
real.
already know.
Let's be honest about it.
Yeah,
Who's going to be on a roof in the middle of July?
exactly.
Who's going to be doing the migrant farmer work? American workers, they want premium pay a lot of times to do little to nothing. They're gonna want health care, which I understand. They're gonna want livable wage, which again I understand. And the Florida government's problem is they're saying that illegal immigrants will take lower wages, which is true, to do the same job an American will want $30 for. I have not seen an American construction worker in forever because those jobs they feel a lot of Americans feel are beneath them.
Yep.
You have unemployment be skyrocketing, and they don't want to go do those things because they feel it's beneath them.
Yep.
So why all of a sudden using that as an excuse to to annihilate these people like they're not people? They're human. I understand they should have got here a different way, but then we need to work on our immigration laws and stop making it so hard for them to become naturalized citizens. If you will make it this is the process instead of making these people pay obscene amount of money for lawyers, which they can't afford.
Right.
So if I'm over here making 2, 3 cents, 10 cents an hour for the same job I can make $10 in America for, and that's a lot of money to me. Guess where I'm coming to?
Yep.
And at the end of the day, we're all immigrants. Who the hell can say they're from here? For originally can say they're from here. A lot of people, parents that sit here and that hate immigrants, your parent was an immigrant.
Yep.
If your people's on the Mayflower, guess what? You're an immigrant.
Yep.
If you were not born here like the indigenous people, you are an immigrant.
Wow.
So I think it's paving a way for a very dangerous time in this country.
Mm-hmm.
They getting on Biden saying Biden was being too lax on on the border policy, but at the same time, I've seen those border places that ICE have for those immigrants that they capture, and it is abysmal. The way
Right.
they treat these are humans.
Yep.
If they have kids in places where there's feces in the cages, it's come on, man. There's got to be a better way. Everybody that come over here is not a rapist or murderer, so please stop using that narrative. That's not true.
Exactly.
Um, I think it's terrible. The cost of goods are going to go up. If your house in Florida, if they have to actually hire American construction workers, they're probably going to be in a union. Your cost of housing is going to skyrocket. There's already been allegedly where truck drivers will not even go into Florida because they're protesting it. So now you're talking about a scarcity of goods. Who's gonna orange juice is already high.
As hell.
So all the fruit coming from Florida on top of the bad winter that we kind of had around the states have damaged some crops. So who's going to go in? There's always farmers on TikTok showing that their workers are gone because they're scared. And one thing I failed to mention is about now they're going to want, if you go to the hospital as a legal immigrant, they want you to document that you're a legal immigrant if you have Medicaid. So if I'm already scared to be in this country and I'm sick, I'm now going to be scared to go to the hospital. I'm going to be scared to take my kid to the hospital that has whooping cough. I mean,
Right.
it's like, I can't say I don't know what's happening in this country because this country is haven't changed. As Solomon said from the good book of the Bible, there's nothing more than the sun. So it's not
Yeah.
like what we're seeing is something new, but it doesn't make it any less tragic.
It's scary though, right? Because it's happening exactly like it's written. Like it's getting so crazy
It's
that it's
ridiculous.
unbelievable. Like it's really unbelievable. Although we know, these things were written and it's gonna happen, but to see it just come right before your eyes, it's crazy.
And like I said, Kesh, I understand the strain on the infrastructure. I get it, 'cause that's real. I do
Yeah,
understand the strain. I do understand that. I wholeheartedly do. But don't try to paint it as if the people who want to work are not working.
exactly.
Let's not do that. Let's not sit here and say, "Oh well, you're taking food out of the mouth." No, you're not.
Right. Don't change the narrative of it.
Don't do that because that's plenty. I see plenty of janitorial jobs open that people are not applying for.
They're not even applying. Yep.
So landscaping, plenty of landscaping jobs around. I don't see Caucasians or even black people doing it. I'm just gonna be 100. I don't. You don't see that.
Yep.
So
And
let's
it's
stop.
it's
Let's stop using that excuse. Cause it's not about American jobs. It's the fact that you think America is only for Americans only. And again, we're all immigrants in this country.
Yeah, and then the thing about it is you were right on the nail when you said what you said. Like Florida is Florida. They Florida is Florida again. And what it is that it's so many different things happening. I saw an article where Dwayne Wade was it I think it was Dwayne Wade. And whatever it is that's going on, he moved. Like he said he had to get out of Florida because I don't know where he all have his houses at. I guess he got, he got
Mm-hmm.
money. He's everywhere. But
Right.
he said that he didn't feel that his family would be safe there. Like they wouldn't get a fair chance. They wouldn't be safe. All the different laws and all this stuff that's happening, they moved, they left. So everybody don't sometimes have that option to do that, but it's a sad case where you're having to be ran off because all the different rules and regulations are just changing based on what somebody else want to do. For those that are tuning in with us, just so that you're not confused by any sort, we are always on all major platforms. We do video and we do audio. Most of our audio comes from it's Amazon Music. We have Apple. We have all the different platforms that shows the audio and video, but tonight myself and Dr. Real, we're doing straight up audio. So we're here with you rocking. Still drop your comments. I've been seeing a couple of people come in and out. So just so you guys know, we want you to engage with us as well. We're just straight up audio tonight. But the things you're talking about right now, Dr. Real, like a lot, and this is aggressive, just like you said. It's some people right now that don't know that this is about to go down. You know what I'm saying? It's about to go down.
I mean, and I think that's just a test run to see how it works there, and if it works there, all these border states,
They're gonna duplicate.
especially one we live in right now,
Oh yeah, of course.
Governor Hot Wheels is going to try to follow suit.
Wait a minute, not the Hot Wheels.
I can't stand that man, and
I don't think I'm supposed to laugh at that.
Lord, please forgive me for saying that jokey joke, but I'm so for it. I can't stand that man.
Those wheels hot though. They be rolling.
He is fake. He is fake as a $3 bill. I can't stand him.
He is. Oh my God. The Hot Wheels. This is the Hot Wheels for me.
I can't
I
stand him.
can't. I mean, but it's so true. Like, hey, don't.
Can't stand him.
You gotta call it what you see, right?
You know me, I'm a straight shooter, so I'm
you
gonna give it
gotta
to you
straight.
straight.
As a matter of fact, like round of applause for the Hot Wheels because you ain't lying about that one. The Hot Wheels is. Oh my God.
You're the better show us, man. Appreciation for the clapping, man. I like it.
Oh, hey, you had the Hot Wheels rolling. I have to go ahead and go do a little clappy clap for that.
Appreciate you on that one.
Again, y'all, thanks for rocking with us as usual. We're talking about all these different changes, things to take effect. Florida is one of those states where you got to always be ready. If you ain't ready, it's going to come slap you dead in your face. You need to always be on your P's and Q's, to understand what's going on in the areas that you live and also the areas that you travel to. It ain't nobody like us to be the first ones to jump up and try to swing on somebody and get mad and we don't even know the damn rules and regulations of where we at.
Hello.
So
Hello.
that's just what it is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's jump right into our next topic. We want to talk about the things that we see going on, but do you really have a choice or an option? What you gonna do? Lower your standards or die alone? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because the truth of the matter is things are happening. Time is ticking. We all got a stopwatch, and sometimes we will kind of get like a little desperate and say, "Forget that." I want to live. I ain't trying to exist. I want to live. But what do you do in that situation? Like, do you just lower your standards? Sometimes go against your morals, your values, or do you just say, you know what, bump it? I came here alone. I'm gonna die alone.
Mm.
You know.
That's tough right there.
Ain't it tough?
That's
And
tough.
this is my thing. I say that to say this. That's a hard call for anybody because, we weren't not made to be alone.
Hello.
But the truth of the matter too is, for one, you gotta like yourself. I really truly believe once you identify who you are, what you like, and enjoy yourself, that's when you're seeking like that company. That's when you're seeking someone to enjoy what you already enjoy. You gotta become one with self, and you gotta like yourself. And hell, if you don't like yourself, anybody else gonna like being around you either. But like how everybody always say, and I brought this up too because I heard somebody else say it the other day. It's pee in the pool. They keep talking about the pee in the pool and all this,
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about it is, do you look through the pee a little bit and and try to get a clear spot? It's a little foggy, but do you try to get a little clear spot? Because maybe we could clear it up a little bit just so that we won't risk the chances of dying alone. What's your thoughts on it, Dr. Real? What's your thoughts?
You know what's so funny, Kesha, is I wrote a quote this morning, and it's amazing how we always some way comes back around to something that we've already not even talked about or discussed topics
Exactly.
that always works out.
Yep.
This morning I wrote this because it just came to me. We make life so unnecessarily hard.
Yep.
Each gender really wants to be loved, spoiled, cherished, and feel like a one of one.
Mm-hmm.
We have placed all of the stupid stipulations on life and love, trying to check every box and are miserable for it.
Yeah.
If we have learned anything from the aftermath of COVID, is we are not meant to be alone, no matter what your past experiences tell you.
Yep.
We're not.
Mm.
I'm so sick of I don't need nobody bull crap. Even the good Lord decided to put a mate with Adam because he saw that he was not meant to be alone.
You better stop preaching. Wait a minute. Wait.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, please stop the nonsense. Here's the thing.
Huh.
That saying that there's somebody for everybody, there is somebody for everybody.
Yep.
You just got to play in your league.
That's it.
And that's the problem. People don't want to play when they league.
They don't want to. And you know what? People don't got time and patience. You got to look at it from a positive light. Everything that you experience is an experience. Everybody that you run across is not meant to be.
Right.
And sometimes those life experience prepares you for the best. But
Exactly.
we always want what we want right then and there when we want it.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy the moment of getting that experience. So when your time comes, you're prepared for it. And that is the main reason why people don't look at it like that. And that's why when you are either forced or you just bow down and you get in a relationship or a marriage or whatever the case may be, you didn't enjoy those things because you thought you wanted it now. He didn't even
Mm-hmm.
say it was your time. And
Mm-hmm.
you opted into it right now because that's what you think you were supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And we sometimes don't know that every experience don't have to be a good experience. Every experience is a lesson learned.
Hello.
It's what you take from it, how you learn from it, and how you move on from it and apply it. I kid you not, I swear, right hand of God, every person, and I still have it wrote down, every person that I've had a relationship or encounter with, I actually wrote down what I learned from that person because I didn't want to look at it as a negative
Right.
impact. I wanted to look at it and I really had to sit down and tell myself, bump what happened, bump why it didn't work, bump why y'all ain't together. What did you learn?
Right.
And I keep it wrote down, thank that person for the experience, grab that, tuck it in my pocket, and went on to the next.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's a visual for me, because if I continue to do the same things after I wrote down what I learned from this person, that means it's something I need to fix. Like you just learned this lesson because you wrote it down. This person taught you this and you went and did it again. So it kind of tells the journey and the story of where you are as
Mm-hmm.
a person. Because one thing about it is that you're going to learn and you're going to grow.
Right.
And you got to take those things and tuck it in. And you got to know that the best is coming. You got to just get to you got to be in position. And that sometimes we ain't in position. We ain't
I
in
mean,
position.
I'm on these dating apps, and the unrealistic. I always say that unrealistic expectation yields realistic results every time. So
Hello, somebody.
you can't have a malt liquor budget, no, but a champagne attitude, but a malt liquor budget. You
Exactly.
can't have
Exactly.
a lack of self awareness,
Yep.
but expect everybody else to be self aware. You cannot be emotionally unintelligent, but expect your partner to be emotionally intelligent. You can't be out here rubbing two niggas together, but want your man to be a millionaire. I mean, let's make it make sense. The problem with a lot of things I see is people don't want to be. They don't understand what equally yoked means. I, for one, I don't want a dependent.
Yeah.
You came from your daddy's house, and now we may be mobbing to get our own place. It ain't my. It's not my. Like I told one young lady, it's not my job to make you look pretty. That's on you.
That's on you.
Now, if I choose
Exactly.
to want to every now and then, you know what I'm saying, here, little son, get your hair done, get your nails done, whatever it can be, that's fine. But that's the expectation for me to spend time with you, then that means we no longer have nothing to talk about.
Man.
Because I don't pay to play. That's not
Oh,
we not doing
man.
that because I'm not expecting that from you. Now, I do believe in reciprocation. Um, I do for you, you do for me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's and
A
that's
fair
that's
trade. Fair
and
trade.
that's what it should be. You know, quid pro quo. That's me. But for whatever reason why we have this expectation, and it's both men and women, just women and men too. We have this expectation, something for nothing, and that's never
Man.
been anything that's ever worked out in this world. We
Our
have to,
brother Carlos Johnson said it best. I gotta read this comment, Dr. Real. By the
yeah,
way, thank you for joining us. He tapped in and checked in with us, and he said, "Hey, sis, where you and bro at? I'm trying to find y'all. I want to listen." I really appreciate people like that has been on this journey with us, chime in with us, talk to us, and just follow what we're doing. It's a positive feeling for myself. It's a positive feeling for Dr. Real. It
absolutely.
just makes us feel connected. Even though if we're not in the same city, the same place, we feel so connected. So, it's a good feeling. But let me read to you what he said. As people, we travel roads a lot of times we're not even supposed to be on. Bible says it's not in us to know our own path in life. We want to be God and we can't.
Hello.
Preach, my brother. Preach. And then that's the thing. Everybody have these stipulations and everything. It makes it so hard. Like you said earlier, Dr. Ware, we make this thing so hard.
You're hard. You checklist.
Because what we want it right now. We want what we want and we want it now. And like my brother just said, you driving on the wrong road. You don't know where you're supposed to be.
He got to be 6 foot
Trust the
tall.
process.
He got to be 6 foot tall. He got to have
You
a
gotta have
9-inch penis. He got to have this
yes.
and this and this and this. And those things
Yes.
are great. It's just nothing. And let me clarify this for anybody listening. I'm not saying you can't have things that you like in a person. There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
But here's the thing that I think I've come to realize. A lot of times you keep looking. I think somebody says on Facebook, you keep looking for the same person in different people.
And different people.
The same person, and you wonder why shit ain't working. It ain't
And,
working because you're looking for the same thing in a different person. So if you really want to be happy and joyful, then be with the person that's making you happy and joyful. Now you do.
and that's true.
They got to be. I mean, I don't sit here and lie. Not you know hypocrite, but who I'm dealing with got to be easy on the eyes because I
Of
can't.
course.
I can't do strike from gremlins. I can't do it, and I won't do it.
Because physical is first, right?
I'm
Like
gonna be
even
real with
before this
you. Yeah,
person
exactly.
come and
I'm gonna be
talk to
real.
you, it was something that attracted them by the
Yeah,
eye. But let me
yeah,
tell you something, growth changes that too. And also
yeah.
physical, mental, all that can change the dynamic of it. I'm attracted to energy. Now that doesn't go to say that I could stare and look at the ugliest person on earth and I can just get past that and I'm just here with your energy. No, I still gotta have that attraction. But energy is still a need. It makes a person sexy in a whole nother different way. And
Mm-hmm.
I could be in the same room with a room full of women, and I swear to God, I don't see what they see because we're not seeking the same thing. And they could look at this person, and this guy could be there, and they're like, man, he fine. And I don't even see it. And I'm trying to still find what they're looking at that's fine, but I know they're only speaking of the physical. But what could have turned me off is the energy. He could have came in and I seen him call 3 or 4 different women bitches, whatever the case may. It could have
Right.
been something that changed the energy and it blocked my eyesight. I can't see the cuteness. I don't see it. And that's how I knew I grown because it's the vice versa, even with some of the people I run in circle with. I could see an attraction because the energy came from a different direction, and those same group of women are look at like, what are you looking at again? But it's because you're attracted to what I'm not attracted to,
Right.
and it has to be bigger than the physical. It
Right.
has to be bigger. You got to give me more than the physical. The
Oh, yeah.
physical change, baby. So what else you got?
I mean,
What else you
at
got?
the end of the day, life is pretty simple. You're either going to be the teacher or the student in every situation you go through. And
Exactly.
that just hands down. At the end of the day, man, you got to get to the point when you get to a certain age, I ain't looking for Beyonce no more.
Exactly.
Because I'm looking for someone intelligent. I'm looking for someone who's supportive. I'm looking for someone who wants to build something that wants not only want to build it but sustain it. They're looking
Exactly.
for, they're about their word. They're loyal, which is a big one for me. They're loyal and trustworthy, and they want to build a foundation that's not strictly based off of love.
You hit it. You
Period.
hit it.
You do
You
those
hit it.
things, you good.
Yep.
Put your damn
You hit it.
checklist away. Your checklist for travel. We trying to make sure you got all your stuff. You gotta go somewhere.
Exactly.
No checklist in life because life has way too many variables to make a bigger checklist you gonna maybe stick to.
Exactly. Yes. Man. Ooh, I didn't know we was gonna be in here preaching tonight. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's the audio. I feel like I'm at a conference or something. I don't know if it's the audio or what, but the energy and everything is good. I don't know. I'm digging tonight's show. I
I'm
really,
tired.
really
I'm tired of
am.
this foolishness, Cash. I'm tired of this foolishness out here. Tired of this foolishness. Foolishness. Tired of it.
I know. I know. Well, you know what we're gonna have to do? We got to give them some words of wisdom. This time, have we at 8:30 right now? Let's go ahead and give them some words of wisdom, Dr. Real.
All right. So, a matter of fact, because this the late Mother's Day edition, I'm gonna give y'all 3 of them tonight.
Okay.
First one is don't be so thirsty that you drink from a person that will quench your thirst, but put out your fire.
Whoa.
I'm gonna let that one marinate on your head for a little bit.
Whoa.
The second one is life is like a movie that you write, direct, and produce. So it amazes me that so many people continue to play the part of the fool. You write your own damn story, so how you write yourself to be the damn fool? Okay. And lastly, society has become a place where people are willing to do the most unlikely things just for likes. Folks,
Wow.
we gotta get it together out here, man. All these men versus the women stuff, and all these standards we supposed to be having, but you don't have the same standards for your own damn life. So how you
Exactly.
place those standards on somebody else? Come on now, you sleep on a damn sleeping bag and with no furniture in your house but a damn folding chair. But your expectation is for your man to have a 6-figure job in a spacious place.
Hello.
You're not even bringing that to the table your damn self.
Hello.
That's what you mean. I mean, if I'm gonna cook all the food, you damn sure gonna clean the damn table. You got to bring something to the men. You got to bring something more to the table than sex, because after a while that gets. You only do that so much that you gonna get used to it. It ain't gonna be the same no more. Come on.
Ain't
I
gonna
don't
be the
care
same.
how many fireworks was in the beginning. After a while, it's gonna be the same stroke, maybe 6. Come on.
Yep.
Money only goes so far. I know a lot of these people that are miserable, so the money only solves certain things. So miss me on that. Being rich in there ain't all the credit to be, because there wouldn't be so many rich people killing themselves if it was. Just stop with the stop putting expectations on people that you're not putting on yourself.
Yes. That part.
Grow
That
up and show
part.
up, man.
That
Grow up and
part.
show up.
That
Period.
part.
We tired out here. I'm just getting out here. We're tired already.
Tired out here in
Tired.
these streets. Tired. Ooh, shoot. I'm talking tired,
Hi.
baby. I mean, tired.
I mean, listen. Hi. It ain't even summertime yet, man.
They tired too.
It ain't even summertime yet. All right.
I know that's right. Can you help be my peace? Please. Peace be still, my brother. That's what I'm talking about, Carlos. Man, y'all, we went over a little bit, but we cut our shows down 30 minutes. We just get a little bit excited because we have these real life topics, and like we said, we feel like we're talking to y'all and we're at the family reunion, so we really truly enjoy it. So make sure you all are tuning in. The platform is really growing, y'all. We have a new show starting in June. The first Monday in June, we have four ladies. It's called Put It All on the Table. And y'all, they ain't doing no plan. They're going to put it all out on the table for us. We have four ladies, very diverse set of people. I'm glad of that. They're going to just be coming to us live every Monday, every first, second, third, and fourth Monday, 8 to 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. So y'all make sure y'all keep staying tuned for that. Tomorrow we have Steph, the educator. She'll be on the Essential Pedagogy podcast. She educates us. We talk about the school, and everything that we need to know about the places where our kids go, and we try to act like they ain't bad as hell, but we know they really are. Not all of them though.
Exactly.
Some of the babies good, not all of them bad, but she keep us educated on those things. We got Cleaning Life with Kia. She was on last night. She's helping everybody spring clean, dropping tips, dropping nuggets. Very helpful information. I love watching her show as well. And of course, we got Mama Preneur. That's Robin, our host. She is nationwide, countrywide. She's all over the world, and she has the spotlight shine on women, even papas. She got the papapreneurs, she got the kidpreneurs, she got everybody on the show trying to put that spotlight on them. And so, of course, myself and Dr. Real, we're here every first and third Wednesday, and we're going to always bring you current events. We're going to make you laugh, words of wisdom, just things that that we all like talking about, as family. So keep rocking with us. We really appreciate you all. We look forward to for y'all joining us on our next show. This went really, really fast, but y'all know how we always say, we ain't got to go home, but we definitely got to get
Pull
the
up
hell
on the
up out of
hill.
here. So this has been a really, really good show. We will see you all next time. Make sure y'all are safe out in those streets. Peace.
Peace.